Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of the Leadership Series. Today we have Vijay with us. Vijay Bharti has 25 plus years of experience in the industry and he is currently holding the position of CISO at Happiest Minds. He is also heading the Security Center of Excellence at Happiest Minds. Welcome Vijay to the leadership session. So today we are going to talk to Vijay and understand how a virtual CISO is going to play an important role in the era of AI.
Yeah, so when we talk about virtual CISO, right, the whole idea is how do we help organizations to really mature their overall security program. Given the kind of advancements which are happening in the technology space, the advent of AI, ML in multiple areas of businesses, security also is getting a little complicated. So a virtual CISO can really help organizations across the entire journey of their security services, which really typically starts for understanding the current security posture, the current maturity of the organization, understanding what's the kind of regulatory requirements they have to fulfill. Also make sure they understand it from an overall cyber threat perspective. So being able to do those risk assessments, helping them to define customized policies based on the business context in which they are operating. Helping them define a roadmap and programs to really achieve the required level of maturity, both in terms of cyber risk as well as from regulatory requirements perspective, and provide a complete oversight in terms of ongoing enhancements, ongoing KPIs, metrics, measurement, and helping them report it to the board, right? One of the very important thing which a CISO has to do, really be able to communicate the technology risk in terms of business risk, right? How they can impact the organization's business and reputation. So helping the technology teams to be able to convey that information to the board effectively and help them build up a stronger business case for the security is definitely something which VCISO can do. So covering the entire scheme of things, right from assessment to helping them remediate and also put our ongoing monitoring program in place, can be achieved through a virtual CISO.
So Vijay, what are the potential risks and challenges associated with using AI for cybersecurity?
AI has been used in cybersecurity from quite some time, and it has really helped, right? If you look at some of the olden days where we used to struggle with respect to basic antivirus, right? And with the advent of all the heuristic AI/ML capabilities in those domain-specific solutions, whether you look at the network security, whether you look at web application firewalls, whether you look at endpoint security, AI has really done wonders, right, in terms of being able to reduce the amount of false positives which it has, being able to do those detections and remediations without the need of continuous signature updates. And as it keeps growing, we are trying to now apply AI in different aspects of the security, right? Today, can I use AI to really make sense of the vast amount of data which is being generated in the organization and try to identify more, let's say, anomalies, more suspicious activities happening within the organization? Can I use Gen AI capabilities to be able to make sense of a huge number of documentation in the organization and start deriving intelligence out of it, which may be very relevant from a security perspective? So while there are a lot of uses of AI, right, it also being a new technology, being something which is still evolving, it will also come with its fair shares of challenges, right? Now, first of all, AI can be used by both, in terms of people who are trying to protect, but unfortunately as well as people who are trying to attack, right? So the threat actors have very actively started using AI to be able to generate new kind of attacks, which are, for example, you would have heard about deep fakes. You would have heard about the significant rise in number of phishing emails, right, which are much more contextualized, which are being used, which are being generated now using AI. And similarly, a lot of these AI models, right, and when they start taking a lot of different kind of information, the amount of false positive is still an issue which organizations have to deal with. And then AI has its own native security challenges, right, in terms of what happens if somebody poisons the training data itself, right? Any AI program would need a large set of data to be trained and start identifying some patterns out of it. How about, I mean, they are still very, very prone to what you call as manipulations of input and output, right? And then there's there's other areas, right, which for example, ethics, which example